Hello, my little butt nuggets. I sent out a bunch of links, but some people are in the bathroom, and there's just some things you don't do on a live stream, and other people are working. Go figure. So hopefully we'll get some people trickling in here. Not like that. Don't be like that. I got to bring up the comment section. I haven't done this in a while. I don't even know if anybody's watching. Okay, so bear with me because I'm the only one here, so I have nobody to talk to besides y'all. I'm going to try to open up the watch page in case any potential comments are not coming through. This was a last minute decision because I have not done a live stream in what feels like at least 2 months. I need to open up the YouTube watch page and so y'all get to sit here and watch me being a goober. Where am I at? Come on now. Here I am, your channel. Watch page. And got that muted. No, there's nobody commenting, but there is 2 people watching. I think I'm one of them. Hello, Herb Hooper. Yeah, Herb Hooper says, brother, you know I'm always going to be here. By God, yes, you are. Okay, let me see if that shows up. See, that's not showing up on the live stream. There it is. Well, Jameson Shoot from Facebook is showing up, but the YouTube comments aren't showing up, and that's weird. There it is. There it is. Okay. All right. So, yes, we are, for now it's me, live streaming on Facebook and YouTube. So if you're on Facebook watching, you cannot see the comments coming from YouTube, but if you're on YouTube, you can't see the Facebook comments. That's why I always try to acknowledge the comments that are coming in from both platforms, and if I don't repeat it, it's because you're smut. Hello, Ray Bradwell, real good old friend of mine that I suck at keeping up with. Bob Lee has joined us. Aussie Man. Hello, Scroller Man, long time no see. Good to see you again, Bill, Ray, Bob, Jameson, and Herb. Alrighty then. Waiting for my favorite dictator to show up, but you have to have a. Well, that sounded bad when I say my favorite dictator. Friend of mine. It's a long story. He's not actually a dictator. There's Dustin Amy. Long time no see there. Mr. Didn't buy a Star Wars thingy. Just kidding. Friend of mine on a forum goes by Dictator B. So he's out there, but he's a good guy. But you have to have if you're watching on YouTube, you have to have an account on YouTube in order to be able to comment. I think it's been a long time since I had to create one. Herb Hooper says, I'm going to be jumping in and out. They're finally here to install the internet. Awesome. So someday we're going to get you on this dang hangout. I'm not going to repeat that, Dustin. Be nice. So, it's good to be back. I was in one of these weird, goofy moods. This all started because Russ Meadows posted a picture of a tree, and he said there was a rabbit in this tree. He didn't say it was just an area of the tree that somewhat looked like a rabbit. I was looking for an actual rabbit sitting in a tree. Figured, why not? We're all being goofy. Hello, Midnight Joker. I believe his name is Mike Kim, but I've slept since then. Long time no see. But anyway, yeah, he posted this picture, and we got to goofing around, so I figured, why not? It's been a long time since we've done a live stream, so here we are. And Brian Chapman has joined us, and David Jones has joined us. David, would you like a link to get on, sir? We can talk about our friend Steve Neal, and I can go into more detail about that. Maybe we can get some more donations out there. If you would like, David, write to me on Facebook Messenger, and I will give you the link, sir. No pressure. But I'd like to have more than just me when I'm talking about all this. Good to see everybody. This is way overdue. Maybe I can get in the habit of doing it again. I do have to admit, I'm more a fan of, and y'all give me your feedback on this, I'm more of a fan of these sitting and talking, whether it's just me or a panel, than I am the scrolling, because I got to thinking it's more about the banter back and forth. You have to write to me, David, because it's been a while since I've seen you, and I have over 3,000 friends on Facebook. So if you write to me, I'll get the link to you quicker on a Facebook. Uh, and I forgot what I was talking about. Let me try to find David Jones here. Oops. Where's David Jones? There's David Jones. Okay. Wow. I've never seen that Dallas Cowboys picture you sent me before. That's not funny. Okay, so I've sent it to you, David Jones. I think it was you. Yes. But you have not seen it yet. I don't think. Maybe you have. Yes, you have. I'll just hush now. No, you haven't seen it. But it's on Facebook Messenger. All right, somebody talk because I'm not. I'm already getting giggly. We've barely gotten going. Russ Meadows was, yeah, that's what I was talking about. What do y'all prefer? Do y'all prefer the just the talking hangouts or me scrolling while I'm talking? Because I feel like we have more. Oh, there, Josh Grover has joined us. I feel like we have more fun when it's me and a group of people on the panel and y'all out in the chat talking. But maybe I'm just biased. Do y'all prefer? Okay, we have Russ Meadows here. Leonard Davis says, being able to chat with people. How are you, Charles? You were talking about bantams. I don't know what bantams are, so I may have been talking about it. Hello, Russ.
What's going on, fella? Been a long time.
Yes, sir, it has. Way overdue, dag nabbit. Dag me.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Well,
I'm not getting any prettier, so that's probably part of it.
That's for you. Well, I'm not going to go there with you on live TV, but I agree with you.
I can't believe you had me. You had me going. You had me going on this stupid rabbit. I was looking for an actual rabbit. That's why I couldn't find it.
You can't be the only one that was looking for an actual rabbit. But my God, if you look at that thing, that is a friggin' rabbit.
Well, for those that don't know, he posted a picture, the shape of the bark and the weird look. Brian Chapman, that is Dictator B, is the one I was talking about. We're friends on a forum that created a long time ago. Good to see you, Brian. Awesome. What was I talking about, Russ? Dang it. Oh,
the rabbit.
He posted a picture of a dang tree. He said there was a rabbit eating leaves. And me and about 50 other people saying, I don't see any dang rabbit. And it turns out it wasn't an actual rabbit. It's just some markings and bark directions that look like a rabbit. I'm thinking, dude, made me think I was drunk, and I don't even drink.
It's a burl on that tree that looks just like a rabbit. And I see that thing every stinking time I go outside, and I said, that's a rabbit. But even better than that, down below that is another where we cut off a limb and it looks like an owl. I'm not shitting you. Pardon my language.
No, it happens. It happens. As long as we don't do the F word, I think we're okay. Brian, Dictator, you can go ahead and give the link to other people except for the two I mentioned. I mean, just ask them to avoid, going too far off the rails since they're not used to my live streams.
Well,
women and children and sissy men are watching.
Now look at that comment by Josh Grover. He says his girl saw the rabbit right away and called it Bugs Bunny.
I think he's just sucked it up or something because he never did.
I ain't got nothing to give him. I don't know what he'd be sucking up for.
Oh, he wants to show the picture. Let me get the picture up first.
Yeah, you do that because I don't know how to do it.
I mean, it sounds we're making a big deal out of nothing, but yeah, it was kind of funny because
it's just a tree in my backyard that has a little burl off of it, and it looks like a rabbit head, and it's even got ears that are up there.
And Charles, it doesn't look like a damn rabbit.
After the show, away from cameras and prying eyes, I'm gonna have Charles send me his creativity card because he can't see squat.
I don't see a damn rabbit, but let me share screen.
And it's nothing but a rabbit. It's a rabbit head anyway, and he's right above the leaves. It looks like he's munching on leaves. Can't miss it.
Share. Am I sharing screen? Yes, I am. This is the stupid rabbit. That is not a damn rabbit.
That is a rabbit head bigger than anything. Look,
that's the rabbit
even
eyeball,
got
the
the
rabbit
ears.
nose, the rabbit ears.
Yes, everything. What more do you want?
I want an actual rabbit, not a stupid.
You want a rabbit up there humping something or what?
It's y'all.
That's all right. You can't tell me you can't look and see a rabbit.
I can now, but y'all have me looking for a real rabbit. I'm thinking there's
oh my gosh,
there's not a rabbit.
You know, you're not the only one that said that, but by God, that thing is a rabbit.
There's no more a rabbit than I am sexy.
That's a rabbit.
I bet
I'm not answering the other one.
Okay, let me. Yeah, Brian, if you're still watching, you can give the link to other people, just only people that aren't total screw ups. Brian is from a forum where they don't do anything about scroll sawing or anything like that. It's a whole nother genre. I won't go into that. It's not porn, so don't go there. Although I won't play innocent, but yeah, they're not used to our crowd, so they're a little more off the rails. That's not a cut down. It's just a lot less filtered than the average viewer.
Well, I think
and
Mr.
Jameson Shooter's saying,
I see. He says he sees it.
Now, Brian Chapman, did you see the dang stupid weird rabbit? I didn't see the stupid rabbit.
It's not a rabbit, that's for sure. I had one fella, a friend of mine, tell me it looked more like a fish. I told him to get his good eyes on. It's a freaking rabbit.
I have the best eyes I got.
You better go get a new prescription.
I need one. As you can see, the facial swelling and eye stuff still isn't fixed. They still don't know what it is. I trying to get in an appointment because I've tried an actual, like a typical eyeglass doctor. They're also an eye surgery place. They couldn't figure out what it was. They sent me to a place called Texas Eye and Face. They did a biopsy, couldn't figure out what it was. So now I'm trying a dermatologist and hope to God they can tell me. My brother's starting to get a swelling in the exact same eye, just not as bad.
Wow. Well, that's hell to be such identical twins. You get all aches and pains, or come on now.
Yeah, I mean, I got some blessings more than he does, but we won't go into detail. Family friendly went out the door the second you said shit, but I don't give a damn right this second.
Now look, take a look at Aussie Man's comment. He must be drunk because he sees the rabbit too, and it's even white. It has white in it, by gosh, it does.
Yeah, Herb Hooper says I've
finally seen it. But I'm telling you what, I don't know what took y'all so long. That thing jumps off that tree right at you.
I hear you. Speaking of the people on this other forum I'm talking about, they may withhold commenting because they don't want me to know their real names if they already had a YouTube comment, because we all go by screen names. But I've known Brian for a while, but my secret's safe with y'all if you want to get on here, because I know there's some good people over there. I saw Tyrant. It's weird me using these screen. I go by Outlaw on this forum. Me and my brother created it a long time ago, but it's been taken over by a good guy. And now two good girls. That sounds real bad. Okay, it's not what you think. So, David Jones said he will join us as soon as he can. For those that don't know, I did not know till I saw it being. And this is all jokes aside. I did not know this until moments ago. Steve Nealon, Harnell Media. Harnell Media. Yeah. And Makers Media Network, my website guy, and I believe soon to be Russ's website guy. And Engine Monkey is Jameson Shoot, but Steve Nealon Monday apparently had a heart attack, and I don't know his current health status, but and I've never met or talked to his wife, but our sincerest condolences and well wishes are with you, and prayers for those who choose to pray. Hello, John Nave.
Right on.
Good to see you again. And but we are with you, Steve, and hope for the best. There is a GoFundMe going. I will post the link in the no. Now, are you set up as a moderator? What's your face for us?
I know it's been a while, but damn, I remembered your name. I was, I guess, but I'm not on
Yeah, yeah.
where I can print to it. I have to go to the
Okay,
YouTube
I
thing.
will. I will copy the
I may
link.
not I may not be able to stay long.
Dog crap on that.
Yeah, it depends. My wife's out. She's going to be coming back, and she'll probably have something up her head to do. So,
Dag blabbit. Wives
yeah,
ruin all the fun. No offense,
they
wives.
sure as heck do.
Okay, hopefully this link works. I'm going to post it in Facebook, but it won't copy for me. Oh, it says copied. Huh, okay. This is for anybody, 5, 10, 20,000, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
If you can help, please do so. I'm going to post it to YouTube now and then Facebook shortly. I'm doing it to YouTube now. Y'all let me know if that showed up on YouTube. I don't know who Star is, Brian.
It showed up in the chat. So
Okay, it showed up in the chat. Okay, well, don't run off, dag nabbit. Everybody's leaving. Okay, I'm kidding. Let me get to my own thing on Facebook, and I will post the link in there. And for some reason, I wasn't seeing John Hope's comment. Okay,
it's been a while.
Yeah, good to see John Hope. Link to Steve Nealon's GoFundMe. If y'all have $5, $10, $20, anything you can afford, he busts his butt 24/7 for the websites that he does, and I'd give him everything I had if I had it.
He certainly does. He does a lot for the community.
He's not a 9-to-5er. He if he's awake, he's working. Okay, I've just posted it to Facebook. Hopefully that works. Yeah, it looks like it's going to work.
It did.
Okay. Thank you so much. Let me get back over to the live stream page. Now, you can't leave till we get somebody else in here. Jamie already told me he couldn't make it. Dag nabbit. Nobody loves me. I say that, but we got people watching. By the way, we have 18 people watching. That's awesome. We have 5 on Facebook.
Just showed up.
Mimi Lord. Hello, Mimi. Good to see you again, Mimi. Edward Henry. Long time no see, Charles. Hope all is well. I've been worse, and I'm breathing. Depends on who you ask as to whether or not that's good. But by God, it's good to be back. Star Killer. Oh, okay. Now I know who you're talking about, Brian. That's another username thing. Yeah, we have 13 watching on YouTube, 4 on Facebook, and my nose is starting to run.
David says I'm working on it.
Okay, I may have to use my shirt because I'm gross like that. All right. Does my mascara look all right?
As best as it can.
Yeah, it's like polishing poop. Lord have mercy. As y'all can see, Russ Meadows is still not giving me his hair. And for those of y'all that think I'm 80 years old, I have brown hair here. Okay, this is your proof. Brown hair. This is not gray. This is gray because I have vitiligo, which is what all this white crap, if I could get on camera, that's what all these white patches are. That's vitiligo. That's why my beard hair is white. Anyway.
And he's a lot younger than I am.
Yeah, and most of y'all.
I'm old. I am old.
I still can't believe you said you're like 64 or something.
February I'll be 65.
My God, man, I still don't believe it. I just turned 50 June 12th. My God. Some people don't know that because some of the viewers are on YouTube. But yes, I just turned 50 years old, and I can't hear a damn thing. All right, I'll get on there. And yes, I'm sorry if I didn't acknowledge you, Mimi and Edward. Good to see y'all again. And yes, I have nothing to complain about. I can find things, but that doesn't impress anybody. But we will not go another moment without my beverage of choice. And then Russ probably has his Snapple.
I got mine in my Snapple, my container here.
Oh, God.
Yep.
Well, hopefully somebody will jump on this panel before you run off, because you've seen me try to talk and entertain by myself. If I'm not scrolling, I got nothing.
Brian Chapman says you dyed that hair brown. Outlaw, stop lying.
Yeah, because people on that. Yeah, for anybody that's just joining, Outlaw is my username on a forum. That's why he's calling me that.
Oh,
People used to joke that I was really old, and I said, no, this is the only white hair I have. I have brown on the sides and on top of my head if I didn't shave it. The only reason I'm wearing a do-rag is I've been out hauling brush and burning crap. Plus, I'm rough and tough and stuff. Edward Henry, I am 55 and look younger than both of you. I wish I had Russ's hair, though. Me too. He won't give it to me. He hates me.
I told him when I finally go to that place up in the sky, I'll donate it to him.
Who, me?
Yeah, I'll donate the hair to you.
Okay, y'all are my witness. It's 5:10 p.m. Central Time on June 24th. I mean, can you have somebody dye it before I get it?
Yeah, well, you can dye it when you get it, shoot. Any color you want.
All
red,
right.
white, and blue.
Purple. Yeah, red, white, and blue, baby. All right. Yeah, Brian Chapman. Yeah, I don't. It's funny because I'm not a visual person on this forum I'm talking about. I have to be kind of secretive about the forum. It's not an illegal forum or anything. It's just one of those forums that people would think you're weird for. It's not porn. It's not fetish. It's nothing like that. It's just something that not everybody in the world's into. It's a unique. I don't know how to word it. Dagnabbit.
Well, let Brian word it.
Yeah, Brian, try to word it better than I can because words are not my friend. Me and Brian give each other crap constantly. I mean, I know we all give each other ribbing, but he's the only person on that forum that I can fight with, and I know that we're not being real. We're not actually fighting. But I usually one up him, and he hates that. But I call him Fish Boy. He's obsessed. He's obsessed with fish. He'll spend hundreds of dollars on fish. Not like out in the water. He'll like fish tank stuff. Anyway.
Well, like one fella on my Facebook that looked at that rabbit said it was a fish. Now, anybody else? Nobody else has seen a fish.
It depends on how much alcohol you've had. I've had none, so I've had none.
He don't drink. This boy don't drink.
I've had none, but I saw a tree. That's all I saw.
It was a tree with a rabbit stuck on the side of it.
You're welcome to switch to YouTube if you so choose. Edward will still be here. That's who I forgot to send a link to. Can you send one to Mark Lindsay? I sent one to Eloy.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. It's been so long since I've done a live stream that I couldn't remember who all I used to send links out to.
All right, I'll hunt up Mark Lindsay.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah.
I got a lot of voices here. I wonder what's being said about me over there. Okay, no man.
That ain't Bubba, is it?
Hey, Bubba. Oh, I forgot about Bubba.
It's a fish forum. Yeah, it's not where me and him met, but if he wants to call it that, we can. It's not about fish. I don't give two craps about a fish. He's like me, a kind of a wannabe comedian, but he's younger than I am, so he probably gets all those dang women. I just try to, and for some reason they don't accept it. I don't know why. Anyway, blah blah blah. Okay, so most shows are more structured than this. This was the last minute discussion. We're going to pretend it's more structured than this usually, but I missed having hangout things on the air and being an attention whore, so here we are. By God. Brian, is anybody else talking about coming in here?
I gotta take a phone call. I'll be right back.
Yeah, blab it. If it's for me, I'm not here. Alrighty then. Brian, you should know who I'm talking about, but let BIP know, and maybe she'll pop in. Anywho, there we go. Okay, it's just me. I was sitting here talking to myself. Yeah, it's where we seek to learn more than the average person. That's how I describe it. And the forum me and Brian Chapman are talking about is not illegal. It's not immoral. It's just a very unique. We're not ashamed of it. It's just one of those things that's not socially acceptable, but it's not even remotely immoral or illegal. It's so hard to explain without looking fishy. No pun intended to talking about fish earlier. Aussie Man says, Charles, hold up your scroll saw and look at the tree through it, and you'll see the rabbit. That's funny. Speaking of, course, it's not sitting here. I was going to show y'all. I told y'all I would not touch that Cowboys riding in front of the barn cutting until I did another live stream. I didn't do that, but I did finish a project that I started a long time ago, and I'll show that to y'all here shortly. Yeah, try BIP and maybe Reality. Just tell her, please do not share it with anybody else, and please be family friendly in the chat. I'm going to put it on just me for a second, and I will get the project that I recently finished. I'll be right back. Sorry, y'all got to just listen to the window unit. All right, be right back.
Did you miss me?
Benjamin Luton, a Democrat forum. I think not, sir. Benjamin, are you by any chance Star Killer? I have no idea. I've never seen you before. Oh, there's David Jones. Thank you, Jameson. That's Engine Monkey. Hello, David Jones.
Hello.
I'm going to give you 2 seconds. If you'll let me show the picture, the piece that I worked on, then I'll bring it right back to you. I think there's a bit of an echo where you're at, though, for what it's worth. This is the most recent piece I did. It is Gollum from Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings. That's about a little over 2 feet tall, but that's Gollum holding a fish. So that's what I did. Okay. So we will get back to this awesome live stream, and I will put David back on the screen. David, I think we have an echo from you, sir.
Well, I don't know how.
Might be because you're not wearing headphones. Not that it's required. I'm trying to figure out how to get you on this. There we go.
I don't have headphones with me. I'm not at my regular spot.
There's worse problems to have. I really appreciate you being here. Do you want to fill folks in on Steve Neal and what happened and his condition and stuff like that?
Well, like I said earlier, when I set up the GoFundMe, he had a heart attack Monday night that required 2 stents.
Wow.
Put in, so hang on 1 second here.
Not a problem.
My little father's trying to do something right here.
I hear you.
Hang on.
I see your message, Mimi, and thank you. Okay. I'll probably end up telling you, who is Benjamin Luton? I believe. I don't know if he's.
I have no idea.
I'm trying to figure out if he's from the forum I've been talking about, or something else. Thank you, Engine Monkey. Maybe Lord. I see your message, and okay. Josh Grover says Charles self-portrait. That's Josh Grover being Josh Grover for you. Thank you very much, Aussie Man. And Edward Henry says, I did not give you permission to use my likeness. Precious. That's kind of precious. I'll go ahead and tell you all.
Wow.
Okay, you know how, let me explain why this forum is a forum before I get into what the forum is, and then I'll let David get into what I was just talking about. You know how some people will slow down to look at an accident? People in this forum are the kind that would stop and look, not to get in the way, but it's I'll call it our gore forum. It's not people in love with gore. It's people fascinated by the things you don't see on the news, the behind the scenes kind of stuff. There's nothing illegal. There's nothing immoral, nothing like that. It's just, that's the most detail I'll go into because it's not a typically family friendly topic to discuss. So that is what the forum is about. And that's why we're being so hush hush about it, is because it's not something everybody wants to talk about or think about. But yeah, that's what the forum is. It's not illegal. Okay, Benjamin, appreciate you being here, sir. And David, now that I don't know how to put it on just you. I don't even know if that's possible.
But let's not do that. We don't need to scare off what audience you do that.
Now, David, if they can tolerate this, I'm pretty sure you. Okay, so Steve Nealon had a heart attack and he had 2 stents put in. I believe that's where I cut you off.
Right. they're running more tests and doing different things and stuff. And I've been in contact with his wife, Pam. So, and she's keeping me informed of everything. And as news comes out to me, and she gives me the okay, I'll put it out to everybody else.
Awesome. Again, if y'all are into prayer, please pray for him and his wife and him to get better. Well wishes, deepest condolences. But he's a fighter. I know you know this about him, David. He's not a wimp. He's too. I say this with love. He's too stubborn to let a heart attack take him over. He's probably wished he was at home doing his thing. But Matt Miller, with 2 periods, I'm assuming it's somebody from the forum. Thank you for being here, Matt Miller. He's watching from Facebook, so maybe it's not from the forum. I don't know. Again, if you're just joining, if you see me reading a comment and you can't see it, it's because people on YouTube cannot see the Facebook comments, and people on Facebook can't see the YouTube comment. And thank you, John Hope, about the golem pattern. It is available on my website, woodenvisions.com. The pattern is that's the only one I have available. That is a finished piece, but I have a version like that and a version with a frame around it, so it's a little more sturdy. Yeah, so I'm used to scrolling while I'm talking, so I don't have a clue what to talk about. But Steve Nealon, if you ever see this, we are thinking about you. And if you're just joining here, I put the link to the GoFundMe in the comment section of YouTube, not the comment, the live comments of YouTube. So if you're joining, maybe scroll up to see that. Or if you're watching the restream of it, you'll see it somewhere in the comments going by. I also put it on Facebook in that live comment thing. So I hope y'all will consider as much as you can afford. Steve Nealon's a dang good guy. He'll give you the shirt off his back. He works more than just 9 to 5. If he's awake, he's working. And I agree with Edward Henry. Heart doctors do amazing things these days. Yes, sir. And yes. So, did you want to add anything, David? Because I'm laying it on you because I have trouble with words.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just him and Pam are great people. Pam just not too long ago lost her mother.
Oh, that's sad.
So I mean, and then pile this on top of it, and I started the GoFundMe. I don't know. I got it online. I think around 2:00 today, and we've already raised $400 and some odd.
It was 4:30 last time.
Right, the last time I checked, and several people have tried to go on. There's something happening.
That's straight. Yeah, we do. It's at 4:45 right now. Matt Hush just donated.
Okay.
Sorry, you know me, I got to talk or I'll feel like I'm failing everybody. Jerry Blakesley, long time no see.
Jerry's been going through a lot too, I mean,
yeah, Jerry especially. I mean, the only reason I'm talking about Jerry is that you posted it publicly, so I think you're okay with us talking about it. To shut up. Well, he's telling us now. I have full faith he'll be just fine. That's what I had last year. 4 heartaches. I think he means heart attacks and 2 stents. He better not be trying to keep up the stroke. The stroke this year did me in. My life will never be the same. Very sorry, Jerry. I'm glad you're of sound mind, so to speak, and I say that with sincerity, that to where you know who we are and can talk to us, because I know some strokes can completely debilitate. I know Herb Hooper has a history of stroke. Let me catch up on comments. I'm not trying to brush anybody off here. Midnight Joker says, sorry, I've been listening, but had to finish a bit of metal work. Is this forum on Facebook? No, sir. It is a standalone website. If you message me, I can tell you what it is, but you do need to know it is not pretty. It's about gore. It's the thing you'll never see on the news. Most I can say on a family-friendly show, but yeah, that's why most people use usernames instead of their real names, because the average person doesn't understand that kind of thing. And sorry, Brian Chapman already answered for me. Engine Monkey, which is Jameson Shoot, says, "Have you seen the Honor Angel flight plaques I have done? I honestly do not recall, Jameson, because I've slept since then, but I mean no disrespect." Dennis Goodson, "Hey Charles, it's been a long while. Sorry to hear about Steve." Yes, sir, it's been a long time. I got to meet Dennis Goodson in Dallas Fort Worth Scrollers Club back when I was able to travel a little bit. John Nabe says BRB, and Engine Monkey says dinner time. Everybody's leaving me, David. What's up with that?
I don't know. I told you, my big mug shot on here might scare people away.
Oh Lord, have mercy. I wonder how many people are watching this.
I'm used to being in the background enforcing stuff and not being out here on the front.
That's funny right there. We have 3 on Facebook, 14 on YouTube, and I just got a message. What? Oh, what's the website? Let me get you a link. Okay, if you're okay with this kind of this material, Jerry, I'll give it to you. And I probably shouldn't have said that out loud. You have to register, I believe, or you might need an invitation code. If you need one, let me know. I'll try to set it up, but it might have to be after the show because I suck at multitasking. Who am I? I'm kidding. All right. Appreciate John and Jameson, come back when you can. Russ done run off, and I'm not usually this much of a babbling wreck. I do babble, but I'm not usually this unorganized. I'm used to paneling the chat, carrying it on. Okay.
Well, what else you been working on?
Clearing a brush line or brush and tree line by my back fence, but all I have is loppers, what I call loppers, long-handled pruning shears or whatever, and a sawzall. I don't have a chainsaw, so it's taking a lot longer than most people. Very good to know, Jerry. Yeah, this is the kind of stuff you will never see on the news. It's too sensitive for people. And Oscar Man said, "I'm still here, Scroller Man." Well, for those that don't know, well, David, do you want to tell people where they can find you on social media or YouTube, whatever the case may be?
Well, right there on the front of the screen where it says Portal Woodworks, you type that in and you'll find me.
By God, you'll find him, and he is a tool auction addict, unless that has changed since I last talked to him.
Oh God, no, that hadn't changed. Let me shut this door again. They opened the door and now I hear that TV
already. It's good to be here again, by God. Now, for those of y'all new to these live streams, I'm not usually this bumbling of an idiot. I'm usually an idiot. I'm not usually struggling for topics. Usually it just flows smoothly. Brian Chapman says, "I don't think you're bumbling. You aren't doing bad." Thank you, Brian. But if you've seen my regular shows, it's usually a little more structured, but stuff happens. But thank you for your support.
It'll be all right.
But
I haven't given up on my tool collecting.
I have, only because money dictates that. But I did get another window unit for my birthday, so my shop is now cool again.
There you go.
I need to actually sit down at the scroll saw again. Dennis Goodson says, "I'm going to try to find you on YouTube." Here goes already. Edward Henry says, "I go by Charles Deering Scroll on YouTube," by the way, Dennis. Edward Henry says, "I need to clean out the wood shop. I can't reach all of my tools. LOL. Had to clear out a room for my service dog, and it cluttered up my shop." How did that go? I mean, I know you got the service dog, but yeah, I remember you did a GoFundMe a while back, and you had to pay Dr. Bills for your previous not rescue dog. What's the word? Service dog, and you got a new one. How was all that going?
Yeah.
So yeah, wow, I can't believe I'm struggling here, and I know I'm making a big deal out of it because I usually just try to make it roll along. Okay.
Yeah, well, we was talking about tools. I went and got a 36-inch bandsaw. Weighs about 2,200 pounds.
Holy monkey!
Yeah,
I've never seen you get little tools.
Yeah.
You had that gigantic industrial, wasn't it a metal lathe or either or?
Yeah, a gun drill lathe, dual gun drill lathe.
Good Lordy.
It was making for making gun barrels.
Wow. I'm friends with a couple people on this forum I keep talking about that are gun nuts, and one of them does his own ammo. What do they call it when you put your own, build your own bullet? Reloads, yes.
Yeah.
I'm going blank here. So I don't know if he's ever done stuff like barrel drilling.
Right.
Edward Henry is, as far as updating his, says still need help with the doctor bills, but I earned enough for Smokey's replacement. That's good to hear. Dennis Goodson says I'm back, switched over to YouTube. Much better. Yes, sir. The chat is usually most active on YouTube, and I keep jumping around to different pages, seeing if people are writing to me elsewhere. So that's okay. I recognize. Sounds like an old Nokia. What was that, David?
No, that's it. That's that 5G phone right there.
Oh, 5G, really?
Yeah.
I have a Samsung S9.
Well, that's the S10. I went to get the I went to get another Note, and they didn't have what I wanted in stock. And I decided I was going to get the S20, so they didn't have that.
But yeah, and those things ain't getting any cheaper, are they?
I got this S10 and broke it the day after I got it.
Oh hell! I've actually gotten pretty lucky. These OtterBox things, and I'm not being sponsored by anybody because nobody loves me that much. I get the OtterBox things, and I've never broken a bone. It's fingerprints, but that's pretty much it. Aussie Man says, "I say when you got a I won't repeat. Never mind. We're not going to be family friendly here today." He says, "I say when you got a little tool, buy big tools." I do. Oh, alrighty then. When I got my 4x4 long bed super cab truck, and I said, if this means I have a little PP, I'm okay with that. I got a pretty truck. Just coming from the guy who's always trying to keep it family friendly. But what can you do, huh?
That's right. Well, I mean, I wear a size 17 ring, so there's nothing small about me.
Yeah, I won't go into detail if there's anything small about me, but I don't know what size my ring is. So I'm yeah, I better reel myself in. Brian Chapman says those OtterBox cases are fantastic. I highly recommend them. So it has been endorsed by Brian Chapman.
Well, I had ordered the case off of Amazon, right after I got the phone, and it was going to be that next day that it came in.
You locked up on me, David, so if you're talking, I can't hear you. Drink Dr. Pepper. Anyway, David, you know me, I'm not the interrupting type, but if you start to talk, if I start to hear you, I'll stop talking. But right now you're locked up. So Charlie's by himself again. Alrighty. Brian, get some more of them fellers and gals in here, dag blebbit. I blame you if none of them show up. I'm kidding. So yeah, dang it. I need some people talking on the dang panel and thing because that's usually what I roll off of. This is not a train wreck at all. Yes, it is. That's how we roll. That's how we scroll. Okay, so we lost David. He'll probably be back. Yeah, so I'll just pull the typical thing for the chat and just say, what are y'all doing? What's on your workbench? And in Brian's case, what kind of fish are you trying to get? Don't post a link though, because I'm doing a show, so I can't click on it and go look. Plus, I don't think people in the chat can post links. All right. If you've never seen a live stream before from this channel, don't give up because of this one, because it's usually more structured than this. As this was a last minute thing, and I usually have people participating. Edward Henry says, I miss Dr. Pepper. Dang diet. Yeah, I need a diet, but it's not happening. I love my Dr. Pepper over here. Brian Chapman says, I done told Dead Man Star and Bip. I'll see if FR wants to talk. Alrighty. I know this sounds like great to some of y'all. It's just using screen names and initials. FR is a little firecracker. Bit. It's hard to. Never mind. Portal Woodworks was David Jones, who was the guy that was down on the bottom of the screen, says, I've got storms moving in and it killed my internet. Dag blabbit, David. Now I'm sitting here by myself waiting on Russ to get back. Russ is still here, but he's not here. And I'm here, but I'm not all there, if you know what I mean. By God, stop dogging yourself, Charles. Well, by God, it's entertainment, so kiss on it. And ain't nobody here to stop me. So, we got, what do y'all want to talk about? Anybody have any questions whatsoever that are family friendly? I will answer them. Aussie Man says, I'm building a store shed for timber storage. All right. For those that don't know, in case you can't put two and two together, Aussie Man is in Australia. I guess what they call a store shed is what we call a storage shed or just a little shed. I don't know. He'll tell us. John Hope says an Intarsia galleon. I don't know what a galleon is, but I know what Intarsia is. So good luck with that. Dag Blabbit, we're supposed to be having a train wreck here, and I'm wrecking it all by myself. Y'all, Dag Blabbit, you think you know who your friends are. I'm blaming it on people not being on the panel, by the way. Let me check Messenger and see if there's any whatchamacallit. I know Jamie Page is unable to make it. Russ Meadows, I don't know where he's at, but he's here. John Cousins is at work. Wesley Balco hasn't seen it. Dennis, otherwise known as Wood Den, has seen the message, but it hasn't gotten here. Eloy is not here, and that's pretty much everybody. So that's just me filling up time with topics. Once again, please, if you can, donate to the makers or the Steve Neal. I'm doing good. I'm telling you over here. For Steve Nealon's GoFundMe, he had a heart attack, and we want to help him and his wife Pam be able to get through things financially and to help pay the bills, kind of thing. But it's up to now 475. They're looking to reach 15,000. You know, and I think, as far as I know, this just started today. The GoFundMe. Yeah, it was created 5 hours ago. But if you need the link again, let me know. I will repost it in both platforms. Oh, that's just wonderful, right? Okay. Never mind then. So much for popularity. John Hope says sailing ships. That's what a galleon is. Okay. I didn't tell her I didn't give the name of it, and don't overreact to it. Anyway, John Hope says sailing ship, and Mimi Lord says been busy with a lot of custom work. That's good. I've mainly just been busy with doing stupid brush and tree line work, trying to clear a fence. Alrighty. Yeah, Brian, just tell her I'm not giving away details and silly things. I'm just generalizing, so because I don't like to leave my audience in the dark, but I'm not giving any specifics. I'm not an idiot. Anywho, so I'm not a good talker when there's not much action beside me or on the chat section. So if anybody's watching for the first time, they can say, I'm never going to sit through this again, by God. Well, we're going to make the best of it. Somebody will get back on the panel. Dagnabbit, Russ. So I'm used to scrolling while I'm talking, so I don't just sit here. I have done a couple patterns that aren't on the website yet, but only some people will like them. They are of President Trump. That's because I'm a Trump supporter. I think there's a couple dragon-related ones. But I'm thinking because I am creating such a train wreck. I may cut this live stream a little bit short, but we can try to structure a better one either, at a later time. Just if you're not subscribed, please subscribe and you'll never miss the notification. If you're on Facebook, it always gets posted there too. I go by the Charles Deering on Facebook, and on YouTube I go by Charles Deering Scroll. And Aussie Man says, "What's with the world these days? It's all gone insane." That's because too many politicians are letting it happen on both sides. But yeah, I don't know how to answer that, but yeah, it's. But I apologize for the lack of organization. Y'all seen me do better on live streams, but I didn't know I'd be by myself most of the time, and usually I'm scrolling to stay busy while I'm talking. But I will probably try to do more live streams since I've started up again. But I appreciate everybody watching, and please keep in touch. And above all means, y'all know what to do now.